welcome back. Great to have you with us. Forget the fox, cross out the cane toad. When it comes to the most hated feral species in Australia, the Indian Myna bird tops the list. And as Damien Murphy reports, fed-up communities are now fighting back.
Their public enemy number one.
It's war.
Myna bird, major problem.
It's that bad.
Killing natives, fouling patios, raiding homes,
attacking the baby in the bassinet,
making noise. But while some are in a flap, others are now winning this war.
A neighbourhood campaign.
It has worked.
No Myna birds.
No Myna birds. Gone.
The most hated feral species in Australia.
Yes, the most hated. It beat the cane toad, it beat the fox, it beat the feral cats.
Bill Handke from the Canberra Indian Myna Action Group.
They were fouling up their patios, they were crapping all over their backyard, but also the small birds had disappeared.
Now, previously on A Current Affair, we've sat down for some very brutal bird watching, looking on as Indian miners gang up on prized natives, violently evicting them from hollows and nests in a dirty game of angry birds.
These birds should not be here. They should be with their mother.
Slowly on the mend, these baby kookaburras were booted from an old gum tree. Meanwhile, this Rosella was left beaten and bruised after her 3 chicks were kidnapped and killed.
The lady from Ryde rang yesterday. She couldn't walk out her backyard because the miners were attacking her when she walked out her back door.
They're attacking people.
Yes, the worst I've heard is a young mother in Sydney who couldn't put her baby out in the bassinet in the backyard, in the patio, because the miners were attacking it.
Attacking the child.
Attacking the child in the bassinet.
They rule the roost in home after home, and as this vision shows, when the cat's away, the miners will play. They take your pet food and water and leave their droppings and lice.
Talk about bad neighbours, it wasn't anything worse than the Myna birds.
Peter Green was red with rage after 400 miners moved in next door.
Oh, it was hell. It was. It was. You know, I've got a neighbour that plays bagpipes and he's nowhere near as bad, you know.
This is the sound of a noisy Myna bird band.
You had enough.
I had enough. Yeah, I'd had enough.
Well, what did you do?
Well, we designed a trap and started catching little slots.
How many of these birds have you trapped?
Over 1,500.
1,500.
1,500.
In fact, this residents' revolt has actually exterminated the miners in several small pockets. They have, in some suburbs, been hunted out of town.
Before we started trapping here, you'd see 20 or 30 miners on the oval at any one time.
Now, seeing is believing. We spent half a day in Bill's neck of the woods, a quiet corner of one of Canberra's southern suburbs.
No Myna birds.
No Myna birds.
Here's how they've done it. Bill started trapping in his backyard, followed by Peter and Paul, then Ted and Jane. Last but not least were Will and John.
The trap's empty.
Yes, they've all gone.
They've broken the breeding cycle for a 1K buffer, a Myna-free zone.
We now have over 1,000 traps in Canberra, and the impact of the trapping program has been amazing.
It is a Myna blessing. 1 bush capital, 1,100 traps, 40,000 caught.
If you see an Indian miner in Canberra now, it's a point of note, it's a point of comment. And that's how successful we've been down here, just by having backyard trappers.
What do you think of these fellas?
I've no animosity towards them. It's not their fault they're here, it's our fault.